What's up everyone, it's Jan Boris, new video, Eurosong 2025 Belgium audition second audition number 2, where Red Sebastian, Stefanie Callebaut, Mentissa and Jelle van Dael will sing their songs live to the audience. I really liked how they made it on this little stage in Belgium in the first one. I think it kind of really works. Could be a manual how to create a national selection for countries who cannot really afford some crazy stuff, but still something like this would really work amazingly well. And also the directors and DOPs and everybody will find out and figure out how to lighten up the stage in the modern standards, how to do editing, because they were basically doing all those standards very nicely, almost, but let's say very nicely, and it could be some like middle step to this. But let's move on to those four. I'm very curious what I will hear. I heard the buzz about Red Sebastian on Twitter and other social media. I just know how he looks, which is very fascinating for us. Like, oh my god, this is so Eurovision. But I'm curious if the song also is good, or it more likely is like the visual basically predicts the quality of the music. I'm very curious about this, or if not, which I would be much more glad. On the other hand, I'm extremely curious if there will be other songs which are kind of using the patterns from previous songs. So for example, if you hear this, yes, it's not Grace and Pull Up, it's Slow Mo from Chanel. And if you hear this, actually this is not Le Manu. This is Robin S. Show Me Love from 1993. Yeah. So if you watched, and if you didn't watch, if you watched my previous video, you understand what I'm talking about. Like, Eurovision is about original music, not remixes, clearly, right? So I'm curious what I will see, but let's move on. Let's be positive. Eurovision Belgium is in the odds still first. And even after releasing all those songs is first. That means something. That means that the sentiment is that there is a huge quality. I'm not sure if in the first heat I had the song winning Eurovision, or definitely not from my perspective that this is something like, wow, this is such a good song that it even might win Eurovision. So maybe in the heat number 2, or this audition number 2 might be. And let's start with Jelle van Dael and her song Monster. Immediately I feel like in James Bond again. Hoover Sonic. Nice. Nice staging. Good song. And she can really sing it. She also look good. And there is no back vocal. Why it gets to this song, to the club? It completely loses the atmosphere, because she's not this kind of artist visually now. Like, she can sing, she could sing even better. Like, it would be having even better feeling if there is back vocal, 100%. Now it doesn't feel rich, the sound, you know. This is the reason why back vocals are there. But at least I would expect her to move a little bit or something. This is contradicting the song, the whole performance. Like, of course, the big performance next week, this is important, but it already says that the artist is contradicting musically its own music. And such an amazing, charismatic artist. This song also reminds me some movie song, but clearly this is more inspired. Now they put back vocal. But such a song would be amazing with the live back vocal and more dynamic cameras than if she cannot move. She's beautiful. She can make it. Jelle van Dael. The thing is, and this will be always an issue. If this is like, if such a music is not a like hit that everybody would hear, it's like, oh my god, what is this? If this will be music like this, so a good song, and it will combine genres this way, that it will start this very nice melodically promise, and it, in this case, it worked, and then it started to be a club song for some reason. then this is the first issue of the song, because it's like, this is like not what you promised to us. But okay, if this combination would work the way that this is absolutely crazy, visualized, or somehow good connected, and in this live performance also connected in the way that the artist really is kind of switch the mode to become this monster on the stage. Not, I don't say it doesn't need to dance, but they give me this power, this charisma, everything. I would trust it. Now it feels like a concept from the songwriting camp which doesn't really fit the artist. This is my issue. Maybe the big live performance will prove me, but I didn't see the movement, this charisma of the club song, you know? Like, there are some parameters which belongs to such a thing, and they were not met at all in here. The singing is nice, she can sing, but this is kind of, it doesn't work. It doesn't work at all. The song kind of nice. They need to put back vocals there to help her with the like to enrich the singing, because she don't have a power to sing this such a song, being alone on stage, of course. And this is not maybe the perfect example for how this song will be showcased. And it doesn't work for such a song. This is also a possibility, because I expect on the big one there will be dancers and so on. It will be a little bit different, or maybe very different thing. What I just saw is that the artist really doesn't fit the song, in my opinion. This is a little bit weird recognition from my side. I really would like to be proved differently. So let's see if it's gonna happen, and on the big finals this will change. Otherwise, the song is good. Is this something extremely perfect? No, again, good song, nice song, really. I would say maybe one of the best songs actually I heard in Eurosong, and definitely I don't feel it's a copy of something else, which is good. But let's move on to Mentissa and her song Désolé. She can sing very much. Also charisma is there. How she sits is very static. I wouldn't use any static camera in here. I would move zoom or something. This feels so weird. She sings in the same tonality from the beginning. And it's extremely static performance also with the lights and so on, and they can do things in here. They did not help her, like visually. But I don't feel that she's enjoying the song. Now she's smiling. But this somehow will need a very good staging, because otherwise this song, what? She can sing. This is nice. Like, her vocal is nice, the song is not that strong. At least I would say this is nice that it's not this Eurovision thing. Club song, 70s, 80s. Rapapapapapa. But it's not a hit. This is not a hit. And doesn't have almost it doesn't have lyrics. Like rapa, it's the lyrics. Or this is what I take from it. What to say about it? Like, this is always tricky, right? So Mentissa, she really can sing. She has a nice charisma, but somehow the performance itself made me uneasy. Not uneasy, but I didn't receive any kind of energy boost, nothing. It was nice singing performance. I would say a good vocalist came on stage and trying to be a star, and it's still not there. I think this will need much more, because this is fascinating, and this is a little bit unfair, but this is how life really works. That sometimes you have, and we have it, I also know it from here, from Czechia. You have a brilliant vocalist, like person who can really sing, but somehow that person will never become a star or some bigger artist, or like bigger artist in the way of fame. The thing is that there is this charisma missing, and this is nothing against Mentissa. Like, this is some magic which needs to get transferred through camera, and some energy, and something when you go on the stage and the room is filled, the whole living room, when you know it's filled with your star level. I think this is something genetic, or I don't know if it even can be learned, you know. This is something some people just simply have, and some people doesn't have it, and they have all the other skills, but they don't have this, the most important one. And this is what Mentissa, I don't feel it. I couldn't feel the song at all, because it just didn't transfer any single energy to me. And it's not hate towards this. It's just telling you the producer's feeling towards something, where this is very hard to answer. But if I have 5 producers over here with me on the same skill level as me, they will tell you exactly the same. We will just watch us like what happened, like nothing is there. And this is how it works. This is very fascinating world, but that's also life. Like some skills matters more than others actually. This is pity. Anyway, let's move on. Let's move on to Stefanie Callebaut and the song Gloria. Okay, let's move on. Like it feels like the start of American anthem or the end. It's a vocal exhibition. Brilliant vocal exhibition. But where is the song? She looks amazing actually. Like what is this song? Let it shine in me. Like this is nice lyrics, everything. But I miss the song in it. But this is the best singer of Belgium national selection this year for sure. Not even talking about last year. But I don't think this is understandable song. This is a storytelling. This is too complicated, you know, for the audience. And with this, like it feels like I'm watching. This is different. Let's like, you know, with being saying different, like no one really wants to say anything wrong about anybody and anything bad about, like any criticism is taken nowadays so crazily intense that it kind of kills the discussion, because then it's hateful comments. I know it underneath my videos, and then also it feels kind of, it's very hard to say a hard critic without like being really like a critic, you know. I don't want to do it, and for this I will just simply tell, like, of course I can say I don't understand it, it's different and so on. I don't even want to say it's bad. The only thing is that this is more likely a singing exhibition, that the artist really can do wonders with her vocal, and it's very charismatic, yes, but the song wasn't there at all. This is not like, it's a very, or it's just a super specific genre which is basically about the storytelling and the vocal, but there was missing a song. This is not a song for wider audience. This is not, I'm not even sure this is a song for juries, because juries say like, okay, brilliant vocals, brilliant, like absolutely brilliant vocals, but what they are telling me. And this is the thing, that you can have one brilliant part of the song, doesn't make it a song, or doesn't make it the right song, doesn't make it you know, the whole I didn't feel anything towards it. I was like, wow, amazing vocal. But I'm not judging vocals, right? Only. And if I'm talking about the song, and okay, I might say the song was missing, but also I can say it's not a good song, or it's not enough good song. It's a brilliant vocal exhibition, right? But might this win Eurovision? Like, in my opinion, no. And if it would be good for one reason. It would show that what level of singing is really important, which I would really agree, that if we have artists who can sing like this, in general, this will be the standard. The Eurovision will receive much better numbers, much better songs, and so on in general, because this all leveling everything up, you know. One better thing probably will increase the other one, because this is how it works in life. Issue is that it's just say in general, like, this is not a song for Eurovision in my opinion. This is a song for extremely specific audience. Why not? Let's try it. Maybe you absolutely love it. I love the singing, but for me the song is missing. But let's hope that Red Sebastian is the song then. Red Sebastian might be the song. It might be the song, so let's... Nice vocal. But it's like I don't like. it's not easy for to. Oh, what is the song? Like, it's really red. Like, this is already like all news in Eurovision, right? Like, musically, I'm very curious where it's gonna develop because it has a good potential musically, song-wise. I don't like to watch him, honestly. This is unpleasant for me. It feels sleazy, kind of, sorry. But the song, he can sing really. I cannot get into the song. But is this a strong song? Like, it's a good. Like, so many songs this year are trying this style. And it seems that they put so much effort into this staging. But this is a minority song. I'm sorry. I'm still waiting for some crazy moment in the song. Like, he can sing. This is really, but somehow inappropriate to, somehow doesn't work with the song. Maybe I don't feel it. Maybe I don't feel the artist, This is also, like, this is cool. Okay. Like, I think juries this year, if it will continue this way with the national selections and maybe also international selections, they will have extremely hard time because, first of all, I'm almost not sure, but I think many better songs will not make it through the semifinals because only public is voting. And then who will juries vote? Because really, I think so many strong songs will not make it through national selections. The strong songs, which would be defined as strong songs by juries in general. So we will get average songs through semifinals, and then the juries will need to pick 12. I think it might be also extremely random, or there will be few songs which will stand out somehow, and they will receive the most songs from juries, like last year Nemo, who was basically the only song who I would also give 12 points if I'm a juror. Even though I wasn't fan of him, I'm not super fan of the song, but it was clearly somewhere else that year, which is sad because it was basically an unsuccessful song. And at some point, at Eurovision, and that's it. Not a good numbers after and so on. And I think we won't really hear about this artist anymore that much. Maybe, but I don't really think so. And I feel underwhelmed. Like, if people are talking crazily about this song, I would talk crazily about the performance of the artist there. I think like he can really sing. Red Sebastian can really sing, like, on many scales, which works. It somehow doesn't again feel as a song, but the song it's still normally basic club song. It's nothing special about it. I would kind of say that there is not really anything special about any song in Eurosong 2025, like special that I would say like, wow, this is a real contender for top 10 in the normal times. This year, like I'm telling it for, since they introduced the rule of no juries in semifinals, the quality rapidly went down. Maybe people doesn't know anymore what quality is, but how, like, I didn't expect that the slide down from quality levels will be that crazy. And this is a huge chance for big five countries and the host country to bring in something crazily good, because they don't need to really follow the rules of Eurovision nowadays, because they are automatically in the finals and they will be judged by juries and public. And if they will bring something good, like better, at least better, they really will contend for winning Eurovision. France, Italy for sure will try this. Italy 100% because they have Sanremo, which always serve quality. This is a different level. But Belgium this year, we have 2 copies of the song. Then we have some Disco Trisco, random, amazing vocal exhibition, but I think we miss that song. We miss that song. It's not there. There are good songs. They are fine, but from my perspective, I don't see a winner of Eurovision, and in normal times, I wouldn't see a top 10 contender. So we are not living in normal times or the proper times of quality. But yes, this is where we are. And I'm curious because there is one song from Jelle van Dael, something like this. Jelle van Dael, which might change my mind life. I think this is the one because I'm not fan of being fan of copy-paste music, which we had there, which would be otherwise nice. And this Red Sebastian, this is completely missing me. It doesn't mean that it's a bad song. Like the artist, the performance and so on doesn't talk to me at all. It's completely like for different group of people probably. And well, that's it. Critical Eurovision channel, I'm telling you, this is me. Honesty, maybe it's cruel, but how if no one is really saying the things how they are, or this is it's still subjective, but if we don't do this, where we will get even lower, and lower are the comments for you. So please make it happen. Comment, give me a like. You can give me also a super like. You can also subscribe to the channel, like the video, and become a member if you want to see reaction on full of those songs, like full versions of those songs, because I was talking through them a lot. So this is it. This is my offer, and see you next time. Thank you for watching. Bye.